Obviously some Vikings from Poxo. Vikings is a 100% given the team bonus and the fact they consider the strongest water civ early game. Hun Pocket and Japanese Flank, fairly standard civs versus Hun Flank. Viking Pocket definitely the preferable position. Saracens. I like Saracens in water. They have galleys that faster fire, but I haven't seen them picked in a while because most players prefer the Japanese economy bonus. And the fact that the Japanese get stronger fishing ships, they prefer those two reasons over the faster firing galleys. I think Saracen galleys fire 20, it's either 20 or 25% faster. So they're a little bit easier to micro, but most players kind of just prefer the eco bonuses, going up fast, blah blah blah. Green has said he's going to dock already, I think. I hope he doesn't dock here, there's like zero fish. There's like zero fish in both the places he wants to dock. In my experience, you're better off docking the outside corners if you're fairly certain it'll land in between, because if you dock the middles you do take risks of these islands appearing and then you have zero fish. But imagine if he docks this corner, you know, if you want to be aggressive, dock the forward corner, loads of fish. Or if you want to be defensive, take a back dock here, there's still loads of fish. I think he's actually flared there, he's decided, okay, I'm going to do back dock. This would be a perfect dock for Poxo, right at the back, loads of fish. Yep, he's going to dock there, Red's going to dock at the back. You can pick either of the corners, but I'd probably pick, I don't know actually, there's like loads of light, random things of light water, so it's hard to tell. Obviously from a spectator point of view I can see the top corner's the best, but as a player I don't know what he'd pick. Yellow I think should go for something like here or here, one of these two. No, he's doing, oh don't go here, this is like the worst dock he could pick. There's like, this in this weird canal. Like I said, you can't tell as a player, but oh, well, Skyline's fled his entire island. Oh my gosh. But I guess he's changed his mind. But on the basis that you want to dock towards the edges of the map for the most part, for good fish. Same with blue, except if blue does a forward dock there's no fish, but if he does a back dock there's loads of fish, which is just kind of luck based. Getting early loom? It's an interesting decision. I mean, just lure with your scout. You don't really need loom. I mean, if you scouted this whole map, why not just lure balls with the scout and not get loom? I'm just thinking super meta, no inefficiency kind of stuff, but whatever. Oh, I don't know if there's a bit of lag or if it's just... Oh, Garrison! Oh, it was close. One hit away from doom. So civ position wise I prefer Team CZ, obviously Hun Pocket's really strong. This map's not great though, this goal, his vills have to go all the way around, it's a bit of a faff, unless he cuts through these trees early, which would be nice if he did, if he like focuses the vills on it. All Skyline's dock's not going to go well. I mean, obviously the pockets usually have more spaced out docks, but yeah, he's definitely going to have issues there. The only bit, this is the closest big fish, and that's the only one. There's barely even shorefish nearby, so could be some problems there. Looking at the population, Kremlik, 18 both for Cumbrich and Poxo, 17 for Skyline because he's done loom, 18 and 16 for CZ team. This isn't a bad dock from blue, I like this, like he's going for this back kind of corner area, he'll have fish here. Oh! If he goes for here, this would be a perfect dock if he goes for the really proper back corner. So I hope he does that, he'll have a good dock, and obviously I think it looks like Team Spain is playing it very defensively, they've all gone back docks, probably going to try and boom a bit more, maybe add 4 or 5 fishing ships before going up. Not a bad dock for purple, going for the front, wants to play aggressive with Huns. Might be tricky versus Vikings, but let's see. Blue needs to build his dock here. Very good dock for blue, close to 2 big fish. I think, yeah, I can't see any of the Spanish players going really fast up. It looks like Poxo wants to go up, but why would he want to go up so fast with Vikings if he's like doing all the docks? Like, even if he gets extra food, you can just add an extra couple of vills as well, a couple of fishing ships, go up a little bit later, and then like Oh, he's just got the food to go up. Nice. Like, if you have the back dock, it's like, in my opinion, just make the use of it. Especially if you're Vikings, you get cheaper docks and stuff, you might as well just go for it. Teal with the... Oh, that's not a nice dock. It's kind of... It's not on a corner. You should always build docks on corners. From experience. Like, if you build it on corners, you're much more likely to find fish than if you build it in the middle. I've seen pretty much every water player has told me this and done this themselves. You don't build on the straits because this can happen. There can be islands in the way. Everyone from Team Spain is going up. Actually, Kremlik's going up as well, 1024, so he's going up just before Poxo. He just needs to add some more docks now before he reaches the feudal age. Poxo, oh gosh, Poxo. He's building a second dock there. I guess he's got some good fish nearby, and maybe he scouted it. No, he's just getting lucky. I'm just surprised he built them so far apart. I would have thought he'd place them all around the back here, or maybe start along the side, but it's fair enough. As long as he's not too pressured, he should be alright. So Kremlik's up, but he's only got one dock, Kremlik, so he's got one bill too many on gold. If he's going like 3 or 4 docks as well, he's going to have a lot of gold soon. He's to fix the wood line. So we'll see how well he does, because it's for the flanks for the most part, it's just going to be 1v1. It looks like Skyline's going for that extra kind of boom. He's got lots of galleys. Let's see if he's trying to FC. So Skyline, I don't think he's FCing though. He's like, it's like mid FC, it's not straight FC, but he's still going to go up faster because he's got a lot of fishing ships and he'll get that food faster. Assuming he finds proper shorefish. Maybe Poxo's saying try there. Teal's going up as well. I think he's doing a similar thing. Actually, he's only got 3 fishing ships, so he's probably going for a flush. It looks like. It's a landing for Kremlik. So his whole plan was to do 1 dock from the whole time land archers, but he's going straight into Poxo's galleys. That's so bad, dude. Oh, don't lose the transport. Just drop the vills and just do something, like try and wall them, because if he loses the transport, yeah, okay. He got the vills off, at least. That's like his only saving grace, because... Oh, he doesn't have loom! Okay, well, that landing... No, okay. You can't land without loom. Okay, well, that landing's ripped. And he's lost the water, so it's going to be really hard for him to try again. And Poxo knows he's trying to land. So that's a really disadvantageous start. I don't know how to recover from that. I'd probably just resign. Unless I'd be like my team and be like, I don't know what to do. Unless I just boom on land and build watchtowers and guard towers everywhere. Yep, Teal's adding galleys. Blue is the landing as well. Oh, I don't like this. He's got 1 good dock at the back, but he's adding others at the front. You should add all the docks at the back and then micro your galleys from there. Because spreading your docks around... Like, you see what Yellow's done? He's got 3 all around the back area, so all his galleys will be at the similar kind of point. And I think Kremlik's actually doing that. He's just going to boom on land and maybe try and come back in Castle Age, FC, add some fire ships or something. The thing is, he's building another dock for his fishing ships, so I don't really like that, because assuming your guy, like, you know, you have to assume that your opponent is going to scout your entire island for docks, for fishing ships, all that kind of stuff. So the fact that he's done this, he'll find it and killed 3 fishing ships anyway, so it's a bit of a waste of wood in my opinion. I mean, I'm assuming this guy's going to see it. And Poxo's just going to straight FC now. Like, he has no reason to not do that. Red's fighting off Teal home. Blue's getting wheelbarrow. Yellow's going for the galleys. Blue's also got galleys, got 4 galleys. Skyline is going to Castle Age. Minute 18, so I think he was actually just pure FCing. Making a lot of a big fish boom. Probably needs another docks and fishing ships. Now adding a lot of galleys, but Teal's going full flush. So he's going to be in feudal age for a while. So this is kind of bad if the Viking pocket's staying feudal age, but then the Hun pocket's going castle age. And because Purple's already off the water, so Poxo can go and help out too, so this is going to be quite bad, I think, for Czech team. Let's see what they try and do to recover from this. But yeah, I think he's had his scouted. Poxo's going to kill the scout if he's paying attention. I think he's just going to leave him there even if he did. Oh, 1 HP, okay. He's going to send one back just to finish it off, okay. So we see a battle between Cumbric and Go. It's going to come down to Micro. I think Cumbric has a couple more galleys. If I look at the, sorry, also that was a military count. We see that it is 9 ships compared to 5, so Cumbric has quite a few more. Neither have fletching though, but Cumbric is just going to push with the galleys that he has. Poxo's going to go around the back. He's going to Castle Age, does very fast Castle Age with Mongols there. I mean Japanese. He added a lot more fishing ships. I think he felt more confident because he wasn't being attacked maybe. Because normally you wouldn't have time to add these extra fishing ships. You would only have 4 and you'd be fully pumping galleys from your docks. If you were against like a similar player that's the same level as you or higher. But obviously he thought his was playing very defensively and he felt that he could get away with being a bit more greedy. Poxo's going to raid all the fish of Go, so this is problematic. He's getting doubled now. He's losing at the front and he's also being hurt at home in the sense that he's lost all his fish. It's just generally a bad situation for Blue now, behind an eye, behind an eco. Kremlik's going to the Castle Age about the same time as Poxo after booming on the land. He's dropped an archery range as well. Maybe. Oh, that was a transport ship. He wanted to try and land with Cavarch, but that's been shut down by Poxo. He's going to need to be sneaky with these landings. He's lost his forward dock. He has the back dock left. Blue is having to go away because Skyline has Bodkin war galleys, and obviously you can't fight out feudal age galleys. He's not going to be in castle anytime soon. He's only got 150 food, 160 food. So he needs to do some... Actually, he could fight this, just patrol in and see if Skyline's microing. He has enough galleys with fletching to do that. But Poxo's there as well, which could cause problems. But he should really fight this. Just because if you're going to be behind, you need to dwindle the numbers. Kremlik, double range, dropped an island in the middle. He thought it was the Pockets Island. He was going to drop Skyline, castle, feudal age rush him. But he's actually done it in the middle, so that's quite bad for Kremlik. He's like, that's, 175 times 2 worth 300 and... My island is well defended. In the middle. Like 350 wood plus all the archers and... Losing the dock now, lost the villager on the farm there. Now because Yellow's in Castle Age, Blue's having problems, he's not going up and he's only got a few galleys left. So it looks like Spain B definitely have the advantage at this point. He's going to make another dock and transport over, but even now it's going to be hard to land the pocket. Especially considering Skyline... Is he going straight to Imp? I think he's going straight to Imp. No, okay, he's adding the monastery, he's not quite going up. Teal's sending more guys. I think Teal lost his mass somewhere, he had a bad fight. Being harassed by Pox. Okay, no, there's his mass. I was wondering, I didn't see him losing any. Because even if he lands Skyline could just send a bunch of galleys back to kill all the expos. He doesn't even have fletching, he's getting fletching now. Making a transport, you can only send 5 at a time, so it's going to be really micro intensive to transport 5. Just 5, 5, 5, like it's so much micro. Whenever I cough and mute my mic, I tab out to unmute because I don't trust my mute button, just to check to make sure I've turned it back on. Because I always press it an extra time or something. Oh, the transport ship is being seen by Skyline, who does have ballistics. He's going to land Cumbric instead, it looks like. He really needs careening at this point, because if you're going to be landing like this, you need that 10 population. You can't be without it. I think we're able to do good damage. Cumbrich, who's adding a second TC. He's Bodkin Arrow. Oh, he does have Bodkin. Teal's having some problems at home because he hasn't got up to the Castle Age yet. He can fight this if he gets really close. Yep. Skyline's going to lose a couple of vills, but he'll just drop like a Mangonel. Drop a Mangonel, I mean a Siege Workshop to make Mangonels. So he should be fine. He's getting 3 TCs as well. Red's coming in with his guys, and Red can fight this probably. He's got all the upgrades. No careening, but I don't think he needs it, even though he's outnumbered. I think to get a War Guy superiority, the extra HP, the extra damage. Actually, I'm wrong. He got destroyed. I think all these guys, if they were a bit more focused, I think he could have won, but because they were all attacking random galleys, the number just killed him in the end. You can just add more though, I think. He's sending another batch. When this batch meets up with the first lot, I think he'll probably have enough. Foxo really raiding Kremlik, just everywhere with galleys. Kremlik's got no space. Going up to the Imperial Age for Skyline, trying to transport more ships, crossbowmen. But again, just a couple of galleys from Skyline, probably on patrol or something to deal with them. Getting all these galleys together to attack Teal. Teal needs to get to Castle Age. I mean, if Red gets Imp before Teal gets Castle, then there's just nothing he'll be able to do at that point. He just flat out can't stop it. He has to go Castle Age with his supermassive million galleys, kill all of Skyline's galleys and push his docks ASAP, and then try and go like straight to Imp from Castle himself, like transition with the extra Castle Age eco on the farms to just go straight to Imp himself, in my opinion. We see going Castle Age well, adding more docks. So this is good to try and deal with Cumbrich. He needs more docks in the back that haven't been scouted out yet. Kremlik obviously can't dock anywhere because Poxo's pretty much got his entire base covered. Poxo landing with Mangonels and crossbowmen. More upgrades as well. He has plus on defense, Drama University. I think that's just ballistics, but he decided to use forward vills to build it. Teal is going to the Castle Age, but he can't make a bad engagement before reaching it. We kill these galleys as well. I'm not sure he's going around the back of his base. He probably should just go back the way he came to deal with Skyline. A crossbowman for Kremlik still on Cumbrich's island, but I think Cumbrich hasn't been too badly harassed. He's walled the side, he's walled everywhere. He lost a villager. He lost like 3 vills to it, but I think considering how much harassment Kremlik's had at home to Poxo, it doesn't make too much of a difference. Trying to Siege Workshop, but he's going to get denied by the crossbowman. So yeah, this is looking pretty bad for Team CZ at the moment. I'm really not sure how they'll be able to recover at this point. I'll have to pull off a miracle like Red's Imp when Blue's in the Feudal Age. And even if Blue reaches the Castle Age, he won't be able to kill galleons with chemistry. Like, he can deal with war galleys with ballistics in Castle Age, but he can't deal with galleons with chemistry as well. Because if they're fully upgraded galleons, he just can't fight it. Even now he's trying to engage before getting the upgrades. He's trying to use runners, but obviously ballistics is there. Here comes the patrol, and yeah, I think there's just no way he'll win that. Blue coming with some more galleys, but again, I don't think the two of them together are enough at this point. They both need to GB. Galleon upgrade completing for Skyline as well. I think they're both just going to try and fight in the last desperate attempt, but galleons versus galleys, I don't think I've seen that very often, and it's not going to work out well. Obviously, Kremlik's base is in a spot of bother. He's got 1 TC. He's calling GG. I'm glad that they tried. Like, they saw they were behind, but like, you know, let's try and make something of it. But I think the Spanish team just kind of got control, and they kept the flow of the game. And the fact that if Kremlik had landed, say, the pocket instead of this little island, I think he would have had a better chance. Like, he could have delayed Skyline's Imperial, then Teal maybe could have come back on the water, protected him from Poxo. You know, all these kinds of things. But it was a good game. So we see Skyline with the most kills, Teal with the most losses with all his galleys. Buildings raised for Poxo. Most food for Poxo. Wood for Skyline. Gold Skyline kind of makes sense. Most stone for Cumberich. Maybe you wanted to make a castle. Fastest castle in Imperial time. Most maps explored. Same research count. Most villas for Poxo actually. That's probably why I got the most. Was it food? Go back.